Okay, there you go. Sorry, wrong slide there. Thought you guys would be fighting as soon as we got on here, but no, you're not. You're actually ready.
We're professionals. We turn it off just before everything goes on.
So you're ready to play then?
Well, actually, my one fear is that when we do the roll-up music, we just kind of bop along to it, and you're just going to go live one of these days.
And now I will. Yep, you're right. Thanks for the idea. Thanks for the creativeness. Okay, let's start the show off, and are you guys doing Christmas music today?
We are.
Okay, let's do it.
We just learned this one 5 minutes ago. So
okay, let's do it.
Oh, by the way, I can hear you guys now. Excellent.
Hey, the tech's working. We got it figured out. Okay, so our house band, Highway 533 band, take it away.
Santa baby, just slip a sable under the tree for me. Been an awful good girl, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa baby, a 54 convertible to light blue. I'll wait up for you, dear Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Think of all the fun I've missed. Think of all the fellas that I haven't kissed. Next year I could be just as good if you check off my Christmas list. Santa baby, I want a yacht, and really that's not a lot. Been an angel all year, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa honey, one little thing I really do need, the deed to a platinum mine, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa cutie, and fill my stocking with the duplex and checks. Sign your X on the line, Santa cutie, and hurry down the chimney tonight. Come and trim my Christmas tree with some decorations bought at Tiffany. I really do believe in you. Let's see if you believe in me. Santa baby, forgot to mention one little thing, a ring. I don't mean on the phone, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Hurry down the chimney tonight. Hurry tonight.
Yeah! Yay! Somebody mentioned that the song Santa Baby is playing on the radio station at the same time. I'm not sure. I'm hoping they're speaking of our radio station, the Euro radio station. So I was just taking a quick look to see if I could actually see if it actually was playing. And no, it's not our radio station.
Well,
it is.
Was better anyway.
It is. No, it is. I'm sorry. I looked at the wrong one. So it is. It was our radio station.
Our version's still better anyway.
Of course, your version's better. Okay, so who do we have joining us here this morning? We've got Amanda Thornhill saying good morning. We have Gary Bustard saying good morning.
Morning.
So, Dad, hello. Welcome to the show again. And Shalane is here. Carrie's here. Jen is here. Good morning to all you people, you lovely people. We're getting close to, and look who else is here. Look who else is here. It's Kitten.
Kitten. Nanton.
Yeah, so that's Bo. Look at they're getting big, hey?
I know.
They're starting to get
I
big.
was just thinking, it looks like almost real kitten size.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And we've got Shalane just popped in and said, Amanda, the kittens are getting so big. Yes, absolutely. They're getting huge. And then Lorraine said, Lorraine here, not sure why my name isn't showing up, but that's okay. You let us know who you were. So thank you very much for joining us here this morning, you guys. We've got some really cool stuff happening today, and we've got some good stories to share with everybody. Do you want to share the story first, or do you want to do birthdays first? What do you want to do, Amanda?
Which story?
How many stories do we have? I've got one big one in my mind.
I think
we've got last night we could talk about.
And then there's also the fact that I'm sitting in the studio, like right behind you.
That's right.
Can you see my hat?
Let's see. Hold on. Let's see.
Yep. Right here.
Look at that. We're in the same studio at the same time.
Yeah.
You know why? Wow. Microphone.
Magic.
It's magic. Yeah. Makes a big difference.
I have a real microphone now. I am a big girl.
She's got her coffee and everything too. So do you want to tell everybody what happened last night? What we did? Do you have those pictures? There we go. Here, let me just blow you up there. So blow her up. Look at that.
We were at a Christmas party.
We went to a Christmas party. That's the first time we've had pictures taken at a Christmas party in years.
Yeah.
So it's like the Christmas prom picture kind of thing?
Yeah, they gave us actual like printed pictures, which I thought was pretty cool. So it was in Kananaskis.
And somebody just piped in here, somebody we know really well, who is speaking the more truth than I've ever heard in my life. You guys are so adorable. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. So, yeah, we were at a Christmas party last night. I was DJing one in Kananaskis. And then we made our way home this morning very early. Bright and early.
Not even bright. Dark and early.
Dark and early so that we can make it back in time for our Nanton community so we could be here to do this.
Yes. We left a very nice hotel to drive in the blizzardy, windy roads, highways.
Yeah. Do you want to now see what happened to us on the way home? Do you want to talk about that?
Sure.
Okay. Yep. This is what happened to us on the way home. And I'm not sure if you guys will be able to make this out. Any idea what that is?
Oh, that's your cover for your truck.
That's our tonneau cover.
Let's take a look and see kind of what that would like. A reenactment.
Got your work computer?
Yeah.
If we have to spend the night
I know.
homework.
There you go. That's a reenactment of kind of what happened this morning. So I was working on my computer on the show. Amanda was driving for the show. And Amanda was driving, and all of a sudden she kind of stopped and she went, "Oh my God, blah, 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 blah." And I went, what? We hit a animal or something like that? What happened? I kind of felt the truck kind of shake a little bit. Yeah. It's like, the tonneau cover fell. It blew off.
It just ripped off, like, and it was gone. We managed to find it and get it into the truck and drive. And we were only 20 minutes from home, thank goodness. But,
yeah. It took a little while to try to find the tonneau cover. But we found it, got it in the truck, freezing hands, wind blowing 100 miles an hour. Yeah. And you know, you're trying to lift that tonneau cover, which is a flat surface, up against the wind. Yeah.
Into a vehicle.
That's right. So we wanted to get it out of there because we didn't want, of course, the wind to pick it up again and toss it into the middle of the highway, right? Mm-hmm. So we were trying to, I mean, it was dangerous enough that it flew off the back of the truck while we were driving on the highway. So, yeah, that was the excitement that happened this morning. And then, of course, right after it happened, we're driving home, and I'm going, well, that show we did last night was a freebie now, wasn't it?
Kind of, yeah. But, hey, at least we had the show to pay for it.
Yeah. So, good thing we did a show because, you know, if we hadn't done a show, then we wouldn't be able to afford the tonneau cover that would have never blown off if we didn't have a show. Isn't that funny the way life works?
Balanced.
Yeah, life is balanced.
Yeah, been there, done that one too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Something happens, like, oh, that show was a freebie.
Yeah.
So we've got some comments here.
Yeah.
Got comments coming in. Amanda says, "No." I'm gonna assume how she's saying this. No. And of course, Carrie, oh crap. I'm assuming that's Lorraine. Said, too bad. Oh, and then my dad.
Oh, thanks, Rick.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
Laugh out loud.
Laugh it up there, buddy. Laugh it up. Wow, how nice. We've got some good mornings. Good morning, everyone. Beautiful day here in Edmonton. Is it, Elaine? Is it a beautiful day there in Edmonton? Thanks for rubbing it in, because it's a little windy here. Love tuning in. And then we've got Elaine, who says good morning, and Mom, good morning, everyone. Love the pictures of you. So, okay. Oh, let's see. What's this? Sun.
Oh,
Sun.
Oh,
you guys are jammer.
Wonderful to see you on here.
Our community is happy for you guys. Thank you, Sun, for joining us. I don't think I've ever seen Sun on here. So Sun's going to have, I was talking to her the other day, the Fresh Mart's going to have their big giveaway again. So I told her we're going to help promote that. So everybody, because Fresh Mart's going to be getting the ballots, and you guys are going to have to fill them out and put it in the draw box. I assume that's how they're going to do it.
There's a whole palette of prizes that you can win.
They haven't got it set up yet, have they?
Yeah, they do.
They do?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know they did.
I filled out a ballot the other day because you have like a minimum spend, and you get so many ballots for how much spend, and then there's prizes. And we live streamed the prize draws last year on New Year's Eve. So
that's right. Yeah, so they're doing that already. So I didn't even know. So look at that. They're on the ball. Let's see. We've got we've got birthdays time, right? So you guys want to do the birthdays now? I think it's time for the birthdays.
Vanessa's favorite time.
Okay. So let's take a look and see who we've got birthdays. I know we already did this one, but I just love the fact that his name's Stephen Hawkins. So I kept that one on there. What did Stephen Hawkins do for his birthday? Anything special?
Actually,
just relax.
He hurt his neck and was not.
Oh, come on!
And he said he was feeling like all 73 of his years.
Oh,
so
man!
Tomorrow for breakfast.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, you tell Stephen Hawkins I love him because of his name, and I feel for him. He's hurt himself a little bit. Okay.
I'm a physicist.
Yeah. Let's take a look at who else we've got birthdays for. We've got J.R. Comstock, who's got a birthday. We've got Peter Anderson, who's got a birthday. And we've got Tanisha. Last name, I have no idea how to say it, so I'm not even going to try. So Tanisha, Peter, and J.R., their birthdays are within the week here of today. I think Peter's is today. The other ones are within the week of today. So let's why don't we celebrate their birthdays, give them a little happy birthday song.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I need names. JR, Peter, Tanisha, and Dad.
Again.
Happy birthday to you.
Do. Okay. Oh, we've got the other kitten there. Our other kitten is there, so that's Teo. So we of course, if you guys remember, we started playing this game called Catch the Kitten because Teo, now that Teo's growing up, she's getting to be a big girl. She decided that she's going to start bouncing around the what they call the sound baffling on the studio walls. So we're going to play that game again today and see if we can actually have a winner. We haven't had a winner yet. We've played it 2 weeks in a row. We still haven't had a winner. Well, you're looking good. That kitten is looking good.
She's falling asleep.
Is she falling asleep?
Yeah.
Yeah? She doesn't even care that we're doing a show.
Yeah.
Hey, we're live here, kitten. Come on, we're live. Okay, so we've got some cool guests today. I could say that today's show has gone to the dogs in a sense because we're going to have Jocelyn Stangwitz. I hope I pronounced her last name properly, Stangwitz. She'll correct me if I'm wrong. Have we got another kitten on there? Are they going to wrestle on your shoulder now? They're going to fight on you, aren't they? Anyway, we're going to be talking to Jocelyn about the Story Dog program that's happening in Nanton here. So this is something that I think is her brainchild, and we're going to find out more about that in just a little bit. So I'm going to pop you guys to the background, unless, of course, you want to see where you're at with your donations for the Christmas karaoke fundraiser. Christmas karaoke fundraiser, which it doesn't look like many people made it to their $250 level by the deadline, which was yesterday. Should we give it another day? Should we let people donate again today? We can give it one more day. So we'll give it
the better.
Okay, we'll give it one more day then. Today we'll give it one more day. Today's the last day to donate. You just go to euroradio.ca and you'll see the Christmas karaoke fundraiser. There's a bunch of people who want to sing songs and record them in the studio and then put them on the radio station, but they need to reach that $250 goal. So if they don't reach it, I have plan B in place, and we'll talk about that later. But let's see if we can reach that $250 goal with some of these singers, including you guys. So get on there. Talk to Stephen Hawkins. Stephen Hawkins, he wants to hear you sing, doesn't he? On the radio.
He hears us all the time.
On the radio, you guys have never made it to radio. Finally, you got a chance to make it to radio.
On the radio all the time.
Our radio, that's right. Okay, enough teasing. So I'm going to let you guys go here. We've got some people that we need to bring in and say hi to because we're going to
go learn our next song.
Yes, go learn your next song. Okay, we'll talk to you in a bit. Thanks. Okay, so we are going to bring in our first guest, who is Jocelyn's going to join us after to talk about the Story Dog program. Before that, we have another good-looking gentleman here. So let's bring him in right now. His name is Mike Bernardo. Mike Bernardo, welcome to the show, buddy. Where are you?
Look how tech you look, Mike.
Where are you hanging out there, buddy?
I'm just at work right now, actually.
You're at work? Okay, so they're being nice to you. They're being kind and letting you have a little time. Oh, don't say anything.
Asleep? Everyone's still sleeping.
Let's hope they don't walk in while we're doing this. Okay, let's do it quickly. So Mike, in case people don't know, Mike is one of our firefighters in town here. So you're with the Nanton Fire Department, and you guys have a pretty special thing that you guys are always doing special things. It's really cool what you guys do. But right now you guys are focusing on the Nanton Fire Department Christmas toy drive. So what I want to do is bring you on and just promote that and let people know what's happening and get a little bit more information from you on what exactly this is and the history of it. So what before we start with the history of that though, let's start with the history of you. Tell us about you and your move to Nanton, because I believe we talked and you are not originally from Nanton, so you moved here and then you joined the fire department. How did that all come about?
It's probably about 3 years ago now. I had an interest to join the fire department, and I work out by Alderside, so I talked to like High River and Okotoks, and then of course Nanton. Some of my coworkers were actually members as well, and I had a background in our hazmat response team here at work, and so I'm also an instant commander with emergency preparedness programs here, because I'm an environmental health and safety supervisor here, and it seemed like a good fit, and I do enjoy my time at the hall. Some great people. I love the community involvement there, and gives me a reason to stay fit as well.
That's not a bad idea, actually. You always, whenever I hear that, I always have it in the back of my mind. I used to work for UPS, by the way. For people who don't know, I used to work for United Parcel Services, and that was my job to keep me fit. That was definitely the job to keep me fit. Yeah.
Running, loading, delivering.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. I wonder every once in a while if maybe I should go back there and see if I can apply and get the job back, because it's not a bad idea to have a job that keeps you going, exercising and all that kind of stuff. So, anyway, so you guys at the fire department have been crazy busy over the last couple of months here. I mean, Halloween, you did your haunted house, right?
Yep.
And then just recently. Yeah, that was a success.
No, that was good.
And then recently, you guys you finished the Santa photos here last weekend, right? Yep. And now, is it next weekend? I'm just looking at the date here. Yeah, so next week.
Until next week, right?
Until next week.
So you can drop it off anytime.
So until next week, that's the deadline. So that's Friday the 17th is the deadline for this. So this is the Christmas toy drive that you guys are doing. Now, do you have any partners in this?
I'm one of 3 members that are on the Christmas committee. So we helped organize the Santa photos, the toy drive event, and there is another event where we'll be delivering toys to the eligible families in our apparatus, just in town. I didn't get a date on that, but I can probably inform you as soon as I know.
Okay, sure. Yeah, well, let us know, and we'll put it on the radio station, as you know. We'll put it on social media. We'll talk about it on the show. So we'll get it out there as much as we possibly can. But what's the history of the toy drive? Tell me about the history of this.
I reached out to members, and the one who gave me the most information with history was John Dozman, who you all know, former council member.
Wait a second. John Dozman? This John Dozman? This Wozer Dozer? Blow my mind? John Dozman? That one?
That John Dozman.
That's the one. Jeez, he seems to come up a lot on our show.
John loves it when we use that.
Oh, yeah. I love it when we use that, yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, as you know, he's had a very long history with the fire hall, his father before him. He really couldn't comment much, except that it was at least over 35 years that they've been doing this. Because his mom was telling him that he remembered him helping out when he was a kid. So I didn't get much of an origin story, unfortunately, but that it's been happening for a very long time.
Cool. Okay. So what are the details of this toy drive? Give us the toy drive drop-off locations, the participants, that kind of stuff.
And they're unwrapped toys, right? They're brand new toys.
That's right. Any toy that you want to drop off at our participating locations, they need to be new and unwrapped, and our deadline is the 17th of next week. Our participants are Connect First Credit Union, Alberta Marine, the Town of Nanton office, and ATB Financial.
Cool. Okay. So those are the drop-off locations. So they'll have bins there.
That's right.
And just take your unwrapped toys, new toys, drop them off at those locations. You have till December 17th. And then what happens with the toys after they get dropped off?
So afterwards, the Nanton Food Bank, I was talking with Maureen, one of the volunteers there, and she was very knowledgeable. As my participation is pretty new with this. So I believe on the 19th we'll collect everything, food and toys, and start organizing it to deliver to the families. And they'll be delivering from the Baptist Church, Silver Willow Lodge, and from what I understand, they have a list of eligible families, and they'll also be offering a dinner at the lodge for anyone who's interested.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Do you know when the dinner is? Sorry, I'm not sure. I didn't hear if you said the date.
I'd have to check with Maureen again.
Okay.
It's been a week or so since we spoke.
Okay, so we'll just make sure that the people that are watching understand that these things are happening. Keep your ears and eyes open so that when we do announce that this is open to I'm assuming you said anybody who's interested, so it's open to the public? Or you're going to check on that as well?
So I'll have to check on that as well.
Okay. Check those details. We'll announce it and make sure everybody knows exactly what's going on there so that they can participate if they want. Okay, cool. Is there anything else that we're not covering? Like any additional inquiries, I guess you said, that they can email or visit the Facebook page and they can contact you guys that way?
Yeah. If anyone has any questions about the toy drop, you can email Willow Creek Firefighters, all one word, at gmail.com.
Okay.
Or you can check out our Nanton Fire Department Facebook page. There's a message button that anyone in the public can just shoot us a message, and we'll try and get back to you as soon as possible.
Okay, perfect. Now, before you go, we have this little game. I don't know if you've seen or heard of it. It's called Catch the Kitten. Have you heard of our game called Catch the Kitten?
No, I haven't.
You haven't? Okay, good. So what I've got a gift certificate here. We play this game with people who are having their birthdays or guests like yourself, or I might even play it with the public here, all the viewers, people that are tuned in watching. But well, actually, before, hold on a second here. So I don't know what this is for, but Randy, if Randy says anything, it's worth it. So I'm going to put it up here. Randy says woohoo. So I'm going to assume that's for what you guys are doing with the toy drive. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be playing because the cat that's sleeping in Amanda's arms there. You see that cat? You see that cute little kitten there who's falling asleep in her arms? So that cat there has now grown up and is mature enough and courageous enough and adventurous enough to start climbing all over the studio walls and all the baffling, which is something they should not be doing, but she does it anyway. So we thought we'd put together a fun little game here where you have to guess because we have got a full wall, and I'm going to show you this. So I'll show you a clip, okay? So this is the quick clip of Catch the Kitten. Okay, that's all I'm showing you, okay? You can see the baffles are numbered 1 to 20. Yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a 50-50 chance that you can win this $40 gift certificate for Fresh Mart. Okay, this is the COVID social support program that gave us these, and I want to give these away. And if you want to use it or if you want to give it as a gift to somebody, then you can. I need you to tell me, does she finish landing on an even number or an odd number? Which one does she land on, even or odd?
I believe it was even. Number 8.
Even. So your answer is even. Okay. So we're going to watch the whole thing now, and we're going to find out if you're a winner. I saw your reaction in the background there when you saw it was odd. So it was not even. I'm sorry, which means that this gift is still up for grabs for somebody to guess.
Wait a second. Somebody in the audience guessed
I know. I saw that,
Okay.
but that person wasn't necessarily playing with this one. They said odd. I know. Kirsten said odd. I know. I saw it. But that was her guess. She wasn't on here playing. If she wants to come on here, we can give her the link and she can come on and she can play the game too. Or I might have another way that she can participate. So Kirsten, we'll play this a second time a little bit later in the show, and maybe you can guess then. So, okay, well, thank you very much, Michael. We appreciate you being on here and kind of sharing that information with us. We appreciate it. And we will let you go get back to work before the bosses find out what you're doing. Okay? Don't say anything. Okay?
Thanks for having me, David.
Yeah, no problem. Have a fantastic day.
Take care, Mike.
See ya. Okay, great. So we are, let's see. Hold on one second. I've got some other comments that are coming in. Randy says, wow, the jackpot is soon going to match Lotto Max. That's right. I wish it was progressive. That's what I'd like to see happen. So you keep this progressive jackpot going every week until somebody wins, and it could be bigger and bigger and bigger. Kirsten said, you kept cutting out. So I don't know what's going on. If anybody else finds that I'm cutting out, then let me know, and I'll try to fix it. But
I feel like you freeze every once in a while. But
oh, do I?
Yeah.
Oh. Am I freezing? Amanda Thornhill used to do that on the show. She would just freeze. She wouldn't actually freeze. She would freeze herself, and she was really good at it. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, we're going to bring our house band back in here. So did you guys figure out what you're going to play next?
We did, actually. We did.
Okay. Somebody said they're not having any issues there. So, Kirsten, maybe your internet or something. It's that wind or something like that. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so we are going to...
Oh, yeah. It's the wind and the Wi-Fi.
That's what I said.
Can we tell a funny story about that?
The wind and the Wi-Fi?
Well, because
Sure.
we got home this morning and...
Sounds like a kid's story.
The wind and the Wi-Fi.
That's just,
Amanda, will you tell us a story
sounds like
about
a
the wind and the
romantic,
Wi-Fi,
a
please?
romantic novel.
The Wi-Fi.
Okay, tell us about the wind and the Wi-Fi.
Well,
not a funny story, a kind of a cool story, right?
It is a cool story.
Yeah.
So I don't know when it happened, but the power went out at some point. Because when we got home, I noticed Christmas lights were on, and the stove clock was blinking. But so we immediately checked the radio station to see if it was still going, because we've got all this backup power stuff connected to it now. And it was still going.
It was still alive.
It worked.
It was alive.
So
I was pretty excited about that, actually.
Me too.
Yeah, so that was really, really cool. Okay, so let's see. Hold on a second here. We've got another. Amanda says, sometimes you slow down, and when Vanessa sings, the notes sound lower. Okay.
I don't know if that's a technical problem.
I'm not sure. That just sounds like Vanessa and Jason, just the way they perform.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next, she's going to sing Elvira.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. I'll do that part for you. Okay, so are you guys going to do another Christmas song?
We are, actually.
Okay. So right after this, we're going to bring Jocelyn in, and Jocelyn is going to tell us all about let's make sure I get this right here, the Story Dog program. The Story Dog program. I made that, by the way, Jocelyn. Jocelyn's there. I made that. I hope you like it.
Looks good.
I hope you're proud of what I created there. So we'll find out when she comes on.
The dog looks like a beagle, so I think you're on the right track.
Yeah.
Well, and I love the fact that we're having dogs. Talking about dogs on the show today, while at the same time giving away prizes for Catch the Kitten.
Yeah, and little sleepy kitten.
Yeah, little sleepy kitten. So,
okay, we can put a camera on Henry there. He's asleep on the couch.
Aww.
Let's put cameras on our cats and dogs for the show. That's a great idea.
We should get a GoPro to put on top of this cat's head, because when she's bonkers, it's hilarious.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, we're gonna have to research that. We'll investigate
for the new year. Maybe for the new year.
We'll try to do that for the new year. Okay, well, why don't you guys entertain us here midway point through the show? So this is our house band, Highway 533. Let's let them take it over and have some fun
with another one we learned 5 minutes ago.
Good.
Santa looked a lot like Daddy. Daddy looked a lot like him. Not the way I had him pictured. Santa wasn't much too thin. He didn't come down the chimney. Mama must have let him in. Santa looked a lot like Daddy, but Daddy looked a lot like him. Well, they thought I was fast asleeping. Thought I was tucked in bed. They never thought I'd come a-peeping. But that I hear what was said. Santa put his arm around Mama. Mama put her arm around him. So Santa Claus ain't Daddy, how am I going to tell on them? Well, Santa looked a lot like Daddy. Daddy looked a lot like him. Not the way I had him pictured. Santa wasn't much too thin. He didn't come down the chimney, so Mama must have let him in. Santa looked a lot like Daddy, but Daddy looked a lot like him. Well, never saw a dancer or prancer, never heard the sleigh bells ring, never saw the red-nosed reindeer like the show on the TV screen. But he sure brought a lot of presents, so Santa Claus he must have been. Santa looked a lot like Daddy, Daddy looked a lot like him. Well, Santa looked a lot like Daddy, Daddy looked a lot like him. It's not the way I had him pictured. Santa wasn't much too thin. Didn't come down the chimney, so Mama must have let him in. Santa looked like Daddy, or Daddy looked a lot like him.
Oh, is that the end?
That's the end, yeah.
That's the end there? Oh,
Was that
okay.
a long song?
Was that a long song?
That is a classic. That is a classic. Mr. Buck Owens.
I didn't think that was too long, so I thought that was fine. Okay, so we've got let's see, some anonymous Facebook user popped on and said, "Good morning, all. Amanda, love your kitty. So glad that your show is going well. Have a great day." I don't know who that was, but what a nice message.
Yeah, let us know who you are.
Yeah, let us know who you are. If you can let us know who said that, that'd be great. With that being said, I want to also say thanks to our sponsor. So Remax First is our sponsor for the show, and so let's talk a little bit about them. Residential homes values have increased by 11% in the last 10 months. Number of homes sold this year are 74. The 5-year average amount of homes sold in Nanton is 42. An increase of 37%. On average, it will take you 70 days to sell your home in Nanton compared to 16 days to sell last year. Jen Hanley and Simon Hunt are your Nanton real estate experts. Visit our downtown Nanton office next to Because I Said So. With over 24 years of combined experience in an office in Calgary and Nanton, we bring big city marketing tools to rural Alberta. You will always have 2 realtors working for you and working with you. So thank you very much to Remax First, Jennifer Hanley, and Simon Hunt for sponsoring the show. We really appreciate it. Something else I want to talk about. Want to talk about this, Amanda?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So let's chat about this here. I'm going to put this up on the screen, and Amanda, you get a chance to talk about something. So here you go.
Okay, great.
Okay,
so
tell us.
Helen Friesen is putting on a repurposed clothing drive. So you can drop off your bagged clothing that they can sell. Each garment is 1 loonie. And proceeds will go to the Naps Animal Shelter. Your finger's in the wrong place. Thank you. Drop off is December 15th to 17th, which is what? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday?
Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
9 to 5. Address there. And we're going to put this up on the radio station as well, right? So
yep.
Address,
it
phone number.
is up there.
It's
up on the radio station.
And then the sale is next Saturday, December 18th, 10 to 4. It's in her garage, so we'll be, all that other good stuff. Freebies. They need winter gear, dress up, bring a camera. There's going to be a photo booth available for kids.
Yeah, kind of a photo booth concept. Yeah. So the kids get to put some funny hats on and stuff, and then parents can take pictures of them with their silly hats on. And
can I just say, so it's in support of Naps, but it's also in support of people who are in need of, warm clothing for the winter. And speaking of Naps, our 50/50 raffle closed yesterday.
Yeah. And I think that's still on the radio station, so we better get that down because that's closed.
So our total was $6,370. The winner is going to get $3,185, and we're going to draw that next week.
Whoa!
I think on the 5th, 7th.
Hold on a second.
Friday.
How much are they going to possibly win?
$3,185.
Wozer Dozer! Come on, you guys. How come you didn't do a Wozer Dozer? Come on.
Next time. They'll know now.
Still early.
Yeah. Yeah, so thanks for all the support from Helen and from the community dropping off and from everyone who bought raffle tickets for Naps. This is little kitten is going to get your help.
Yeah,
from that.
That's right. So yeah, it's very animal driven today. This show, we got the animal theme happening. Hey, so Jason, you animal, I'm going to let you go back there and ravage your wife for a little bit. So I'll talk to you a little bit.
Okay. Family friendly.
Hey, love. We're all about love here. So that's love. So. You go have some fun. I'll take you off the screen here, okay? Don't make too many noises while you're back there. Okay, we are going to bring in, because we are, of course, talking about the animals today. So we're going to bring in Jocelyn now. I know she has been so excited to get onto our show. She just could not wait. She was like, when can I be on there? I just can't wait to get on. Weren't you, Jocelyn? And now you got to make sure you unmute yourself so we can actually hear what you're saying. Talk about the excitement you had of being on the show. So you weren't nervous at all, were you?
I was bursting with excitement.
You were bursting with excitement. Absolutely. Okay, Jocelyn, we're going to bring you on the show because I want to talk about this really cool program that you've got. It's called the Story Dog program, and you're combining as far as I understand, you're combining some kids, just kind of like the picture here, combining kids and some pets, some dogs, canines, and they're reading them some stories. Is that basically the concept of what you're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how did this whole idea start? How did this emerge? I've got another animal here in my arms too. So sorry.
I put her down. She went over to you.
I would bring cats to school, but there's lots of allergies. So
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, there are here too, but
yeah, there are allergies in this house as well. So tell us about the history of the program. How did this start?
Well, we began the program school year of 2017. I'd heard about a program called Dog Tales in High River. It was offered through Literacy for Life. And the lady that ran the program there, Bonnie Kisman, she was instrumental. She helped me set the program up, gave me paperwork, and then I began stalking people around town to convince them to screen their dogs and come to the school and volunteer their time to sit with the kids. And I think we had 3 dogs to start, and yeah, it just kind of went on from there. We have, I can't remember how many we have now. We've gone, some have retired, of course. Some of our dogs are no longer with us, and I'm always recruiting, hoping for more volunteers. And yeah, it's a beautiful program. It's under the umbrella of Nanton Quality of Life Foundation. We bring our dogs into the school, and the dogs sit for an hour, and we get several kids in an hour, usually 4 each per dog in the hour, so 15 minutes. And it's a bit of pet therapy in a non-judgmental environment to foster the love of reading.
Cool.
Our dogs are professionally screened for gentle character and an interest in children. And as long as they're quiet and able to sit for an hour, yeah, they're wonderful candidates for the program.
I was just going to ask you about what makes a dog a good candidate for the program. But let's first take a look here. So Pam had said, Dog Stories, fantastic program started by Jocelyn, yourself, and then Jennifer Herman, such a cool, wonderful program. And then somebody.
That's Rhonda.
Is it Rhonda? Because usually we see Rhonda's name. So could it be Peter, who's celebrating a birthday today?
Oh, it could be.
Sometimes Peter gets on here. We can't see his name, but
are you hiding, Peter?
Said Parker loves this program. And then somebody else who we can't see their name said it's so wonderful for the students to have one-on-one time with a dog and person to enjoy hearing them read. Thank you, Jocelyn, and all the great humans and dogs. So that's awesome. So yeah, let's talk about the candidacy of a dog. So what makes a good dog to be able to do this? How do you screen them? How do you select them?
So we have a professional screener come in, another wonderful volunteer who donates his time to drive down to Nanton and come to the school, which is, the only way this program can come about is to have a professional independent screener come in. So that is so amazing. And the dogs that we are looking for are usually quite quiet. We do have a few energetic ones. Slug, he's pretty excitable. I think I have.
Did you say Lug?
His name is Slug.
Slug. Because I know we've got.
I've ever heard that name for a dog.
Oh, there he is. Yeah.
Slug. I've got the pictures of some of these dogs I wanted to show everybody. So you happen to segue in perfectly into Slug. So there's Slug there.
Yeah,
okay.
He's fantastic. He loves the kids. He wants to crawl on their laps all the time, and he's pretty much the size of the children, so it's pretty fun. Usually it's quiet, but as long as their owners can keep them contained, and have them sit, and like a must is a general interest in children. They have to be wanting to see the kids and like kids, and they're always under control from their owners. They all have to be leashed, of course. There's a mat that they sit on, and mostly it's just the love of kids. They have to be able to be okay with being poked and prodded a little bit. When we screen them, we're touching their feet and pulling their ears a little bit, making sure that that's not going to bother them. Some kids don't have animals at home, and so we want to make sure that if there is an accident of kneeling on them or leaning on them, that it's okay. Pardon me. And all our dogs are super happy to be there. We usually have handkerchiefs for them, so we get a little bandana with their name on them. And when I pull out my leash with this bandana on for my dog,
he knows exactly.
Very excited. The dogs are always really excited to come to the school. Yep.
Did you say your dog?
Yeah, my dog.
So have we got your dog in here? What's your dog's name?
Yep, Koba.
Koba. Okay.
The last one I sent you.
Koba. That looks like a Koba to me.
Aww.
That's a Koba. Yeah, he is super excited always to come to Story Dogs. There's also Jack.
Okay, let me hold on. Let me
adorable.
see. Jack. There's Jack.
Yeah.
Is that Jack the Cocker that Shalane said he loves the kids reading to him?
Oh, you got it. Good. Okay.
Yeah. And there's Boris. I don't know what kind of dog he is, but he is an individual. There he is.
Oh, wow. Look at that face.
Is his hair tied up in the front?
It looks like
I think he has a unicorn ponytail.
Does he? He's got a ponytail.
We have Boris and Missy are actually our youngest dogs. They're under 1 year old. Usually the dogs, we want to have them
beautiful
over 2, before they're in the program. But Missy and Boris were great candidates in the screening, and so we're just more than happy to have them. We have some very senior dogs. Sheila, she is not a spring chicken, but she's fantastic. She's excited to be there and reading. Who else do we have? Help me out here. Oh, Holly. She's fantastic. She wants to crawl on the kids' lap all the time. Yeah.
That's awesome. How do people get involved with this? I mean, you said you take it to the school, but if somebody wanted to do it just on their own, not at the school, is that possible? Or
I'm sure we can sort that out. If anybody is interested in the program, wants to be part of the program, just contact the Nanton Quality of Life, Jen, and we can organize another screening date. I'm always trying to get a group of dogs together. I try and have at least, my ideal is 6 dogs to screen, but I do as little as 3 to make it worth the screener's time to come down. And we have a few more dogs. I mean, they can come to the school, or we can set up a reading time at the library. Of course, that's dependent on the library, but they're usually quite wonderful about different programs coming in.
Very cool. Is there anything else that we haven't covered here that you'd like to share with us?
No, I'm just happy to be here and speaking about this wonderful program. It's just encouraging the kids to have enjoy a good book and a little
snuggle time. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thanks for putting that on for our town. That's awesome.
Now, Jocelyn, I know you're all about dogs, and I've got a kitten that's fallen asleep in my arm here. But we have this game called Catch the Kitten. I think you saw the first time we played it, right?
I did.
So I've got a gift certificate for $40 here that I can give away to somebody who wins this, and it's a 50-50 chance of winning it. You just have to guess whether it's odd or even that the cat lands on, and in the end. So do you want to play this game with us? Do you want to try it?
Sure, I'll give it a go.
Okay, so we need to know, is your guess odd or even?
I'm going even again.
You're going even. Okay, let's try even, and let's give this a shot here right now. Now, hold on a second. While we're doing this, everybody who's watching and wants to participate, so if you win, if you get even, then Jocelyn, you win. But if you don't win, I'm going to let people pick a number. So everybody who's watching, I want you to get into the chat right now. I want you to post what number between 1 and 20 you think the cat will land on. If Jocelyn doesn't get it and somebody gets the actual number between 1 and 20, I'll give it to that person. So get on there, start. Okay, so we've got our first guess of 17. Have we got any more? Okay, Randy says 6. Okay, so what else? Have we got any more coming in? Come on, you guys, get those numbers in. Okay, Amanda says 4. And Dad says 1. Barb Curl says 3. Let's see. Lee says 9. Okay, we've got some guesses coming in. Okay, so you said even, right? So we are going to do this. Keep those guesses coming in, you guys. And if anybody gets it right bang on the exact number, we'll give it to you if Jocelyn doesn't get it. So somebody hopefully will win this, okay? Here we go. Let's see if you're a winner with even. Okay, so obviously it was not even, it was odd, it was 7. So let's take a look at our comments. Let's see if
nobody picked 7.
Nobody picked 7. Nobody?
Oh, I was hoping
we
for
had
a
17, 6. Amanda said 4. Dad said 1. Barb said 3. Lee said 9. Irma said 5. Cheryl said 18. Louise said 13. Somebody said 9. Shanda said 2. Shalane said 16, and a couple people said 12, and it's too late to enter now. So nobody won.
Again.
Nobody won.
This is supposed to be the easiest game in the world.
Yeah. Look at this. Mine has a 7 in it. So no, unfortunately you can't play that way. So we'll try again next week and see. But this is what I'm saying. If I was saying to Amanda,
maybe we should build up the prizes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying that if every week we build up the prizes and we add maybe we could even add $10 to it every week if somebody doesn't win,
or another gift card.
Another gift card.
Wants to
if somebody in town wants to give something, and we'll build up the pot or something like that. And then when somebody wins, it could be huge. It could be massive. So
I'll donate another $10.
Oh, thanks, Jocelyn.
That's awesome. Thanks a lot. We appreciate that. Okay. So we're going to let you go, Jocelyn. Thank you very much. Enjoy your Saturday. I know it's windy outside, but have fun anyway. And we will see you next time. Okay. We'll talk again.
Great. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
So Rick says 1 is metric for 7. I think actually that's the exchange. 1 Canadian dollar, 7 US dollars.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Something like that. Yeah.
Close, but no cigar.
Yeah. So, okay. So nobody won today again. So we're going to move it on to next week, and we'll see if anybody wins next week. Are you guys good?
Oh.
It was Peter.
The reason in college I got the nickname Sneaky Pete. Watch yourself, Peter, because that may become a new game.
Yeah. And Peter, it's also college, not collage. Okay. So college, not collage.
Maybe it was collage.
Maybe it was. Maybe it was. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, so yeah. Kitten's, I think, waking up a little bit.
Too loud. Too loud. Keep it down.
We're bothering Kitten here, so we should probably end this.
The
anyway,
dog's still asleep here, so
yeah, of course.
Your dog's still asleep. Okay, so great. Thank you very much, everybody. I think we're gonna shut the show down here at this point. We appreciate all the contributions. We appreciate the engagement and people having you very much for the who came on and shared their information. Got some really cool stuff that's happening. And Randy says, depends where you went to school.
Especially if you went to Vox DJ school, right?
That's not
That
nice.
was with a K?
That's not nice. Okay, so I'm going to let you guys go, and we'll see you guys next week. Are you guys going to end us with another Christmas song here?
Yeah, another one we just learned. Like
you just learned? Okay.
Minutes really
we learned this one between the right after the last song.
Did you? Okay. We'll listen for all the mistakes, and we'll enjoy them. Shalane says, thank you for a fun show. Have a wicked awesome Saturday. You as well, Shalane. And we'll talk to everybody next week on Good Morning Nanton Live. Take it away, you guys.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing up jingles of fun. Now the jingle bell hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime in jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air. What a bright time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time, it's a swell time to go out gliding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle in the jingle bell beats. That's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell rock.